Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our 7 Days to Die series. Today we are right where we left off, except like 10 hours later. Basically, I just spent all night and pretty much a little bit into the morning getting as much iron as possible. And as you can kind of see here, I've got, what, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 and a half stacks, roughly. So I think that'll do me for quite some time. I just kind of wanted to, I kind of wanted to just get as much as I could. Let's see if it'll let me up here. Yep, perfect. And that way, I just, again, so I don't have to come back. I will have to come back eventually. Where's my motorcycle? There it is. And because this iron deposit isn't like the closest thing to me, but again, I don't really want to mine out the iron that's close to the base, because if something were to cave in and then hordes spawn there, they'll just dig a tunnel straight underneath me and collapse me. So I don't want that to happen. But yesterday we did a little bit of base work. We also did a solo club run of the apartment complex, which got a little bit hairy. If you want to check that video out, definitely go ahead and see that if you haven't already. But I think today is just going to be a base day. We definitely need to get some work done for the base, and then maybe if we have some extra time in the day, we can do another one of those tier 5 quests, because I just love doing them. It's a lot of fun, especially when you challenge yourself to, like, not using any ranged weapons or, like, all of those other challenges that I've kind of been giving myself. But let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in my forge. What was that? Oh, that was my frame. I forgot I had that equipped. But we definitely 100% need to at least get like this interior part done. I need to take care of these frames that are over here. And then we also need to get that top ceiling in just to prevent those birds from getting to us. And then that'll also help stray cop bullets not hit the inside of our base. But let me go ahead, get all of this stuff in the forge here, and I'll meet you in just a second. Alright, I got all that stuff going in the forge at the moment, and then I am really low on wood, so I went and chopped down all of my trees here. So I think that got me like, yeah, a stack and a half, so I should be good on wood for a little bit longer. But I'm also still working on the inside of the mineshaft, so that might eat up a little bit of the wood. I'm not 100% sure, but it shouldn't take a whole ton. And these trees grow pretty quickly, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm going to go ahead and finish planting these up here, and I'll meet you in just a second. So I think the next step I want to actually do is get the ceiling in before I finish putting the concrete on the inside of my base. Because again, the inside of my base isn't super important. I mean, it'll be nice once it's done, but I have 10,000 concrete in the making right now. So once I get done with this should take roughly about 16,000 or so. And then once I get done with that, all the leftover concrete I can pretty much use to finish up whatever I can on the inside. And if I don't get that done right away, that's okay. I also want to eventually as well get a couple of areas where I can put like some blade traps and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly where I'm gonna find room for that. Maybe even put some blade traps like right around here, so that when they do pathfind up here, they'll just get chopped up. But I'm not 100% sure again. And this is 5 wide, so it's really awkward having blade traps sitting in here. Though I could just have blade traps sitting in the middle and just have a 1 wide space in between. But I think I'm going to finish placing all of these frames. We'll pop a learning elixir and we'll see how far we get. So give me just one moment and I'll be right back. Okay, all the frames are in place. I used a stack and then I have 73 left. So it's actually almost going to take 20,000 concrete to finish all of this. But that's okay. I also, when I was over there, I forgot that one of the cops had broken one of these, and it made me remember that actually there are iron bars instead of these iron railings, and I tested it out in a creative world. The bars and the railings, you can shoot through both. So I should be able to switch this out, and that would just require me to tear all of this stuff out. So much stuff that I have to do. But I'm going to stick around in my base because I have built on several different chunks. And a lot of that is floating. So I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of this stuff. But let me first queue up some bars. Yeah, let's make one of these. Because I'm pretty sure they have extra health. And then that way I can kind of just not have to worry about them breaking through unless a significant amount of them whack the frames, which they shouldn't. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more iron in here as well. Okay, perfect. And then we should have that. Okay, let's just put this right here. Take my shotgun. And okay. And now these bars are perfectly fine. I can't upgrade them, but how much health do these have? Yeah, these have 2,500. So these are significantly better than the little railings that I have, because I think they only have 300 HP. So I'm going to definitely switch those out. I don't know if I'll do that today, but what I definitely want to do is get that 20,000 concrete. I don't think I'll have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 12,000 right now. And then what I'll do, let's queue up those iron bars. Let's queue up, oh, it's because of the iron. But if I can queue up a few of those, and then what I'll do is I will, on the edge here, I will actually put them so that they are holding this up here. That way I don't have to have any support pillars. And then with it all being closed in, I don't really have to worry about birds or anything. The only issue will kind of be seeing through these corners, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. I might even go, hello, I might even go one farther out. Let's see, I'm loaded. You die. Okay, not bad. I might even do one more out, but I'm not 100% sure. What I could do is have another section that's just kind of chilling out here. And then have like some doorways, like some peepholes, so I can go one farther out. But I don't think I will, because I'm typically shooting them from over this way anyway. So it shouldn't be a huge issue. But I think I'm going to go ahead, pop a learning elixir here, and get as much of this stuff done as I can. And then we'll kind of see from there what what needs to be done. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to get 2 layers of this done with concrete. I have 4,000 left over, but it's not quite enough to get around the whole wall. It took like upwards of 9,000 to get these 2 done. So it'll take about 4,500 for another layer. But that's okay. I can pretty much spend the rest of the night just going and getting some stone, because I desperately need more stone. But we'll go ahead and see, how many rock busters do I have left? Oh, I still have 5, so we're good there. Then I still have a little bit of stone to my name, just a tiny bit, not a whole lot though. So we'll definitely be going down there until maybe like 3 or 4 a.m. And then what I'll do then is see what kind of tier 5 quests Jen has. I might head over to the desert trader, I think Bob, and see if he's got a quest for like the skyscrapers, because I really do want to do a quest for that, see how well I can actually clear it. But I think it's a perfect time to go ahead and get all of this dug out here. So I'll probably just meet you in the morning, or if anything interesting happens. And just about done here. That's it. The whole mineshaft is done. That took a lot longer than I actually thought it was going to. And I'm just glad this part didn't cave in, because that was a nightmare trying to go through. I ended up about 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock or so. I grabbed a Rockbusters and I went as far that way as I could until that wore off. So I ended up getting quite a bit of stone off of that. So I should be good for a little bit at least. I have gotten 3 points. 2 from upgrading the concrete and then 1 from just doing this. So I think I'm going to perk into the advanced engineering just so I can start crafting a lot of that stuff for cheaper. And so it's not going to be quite as hard on my stone and iron stores. But I think I need to double check Jen for sure. I think I'll double check Hugh, see what he's got. And then I'll probably, as much as I want to do like a skyscraper, it's very doubtful that I'll get that kind of quest right now. And then it's also going to possibly cause an issue if I leave too far. I don't have all of that steady in the ground yet. So if I leave, it just has a high chance of a lot of that stuff caving in. Just because of the whole chunk unloading kind of thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go check out Jen here in just a second. See what she's got. I still have a bunch of stuff that I need to sell. So I'm going to go ahead and sort out my inventory. And give me just a second. I'll meet you there. Alright, Jen. What do you got? Absolutely. I'll buy the eggs. Saves me from having to go out and get eggs. Everything else is the stuff I've sold. Let's see, where's that shotgun shells? Yes, I will take those. I'll grab that dog food. Otherwise, let's see, what's in your secret stash here? Whole Crucible. I think I already have a couple of them. I don't have that book. I can go ahead and buy that one, even though I'm not really a whole archery kind of person. But, that just, not too great. Not too great at all. Not even a level 6 solar cell. Oh. Oh wait, there it is. There's one. I do think I have a solar bank. So I honestly, like, I could get one and just have some lights or something, but I have the flashlight, so it's really not something I'm too worried about. I might as well just buy a Forget an Elixir. What were your jobs, actually?
You know, we don't have clocks.
If you have the hospital, I could probably do that because it's really close.
Job for someone with your
Yeah, I'll just take that one. I'll check out Hugh here in a second, but I do want to go ahead and clear that hospital. I did already do a solo club run of the hospital, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm just going to kind of blow through it as quick as I can. But I'm going to double check. If I haven't done a solo club run of it yet, then I will now. But otherwise, I'll kind of just cut to the main loop. So I'll be back. Okay, that's the clear. I didn't check the time on that, but I can't seem to find my fetch stuff. It's like in a weird spot where it's like halfway in between a floor. So I'm gonna have to do some digging here and figure out where that's actually at. That actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. But I do know the hospital pretty well. It's just like the other 3 tier 5s that I don't know very well, because I don't typically play Navezgane very much, and then I also just don't usually run the apartments. But no, I'm pretty happy with that run. Maybe we can get a better time here sometime. I am actually starting a new series, actually as of like tomorrow in real life time. It will have been uploaded. I don't know if I'm going to do like the Shamway in the hospital. I want to get a little bit better at both of those before I do that. But let's break into this chest here. I'm almost done. Let's see, one more hit. Perfect. Alright, I don't have any looting candies or anything, so let's just go for it. Oh, look at all those repair kits. Jeez. Ooh, look at all of that level 6 stuff. That will be pretty useful, considering the fact that I want like one of every level 6. Let's see, where on earth is my fetch? Because it's like, if I go down here, it's like right here, but then... Oh, okay, I get it. Yep, that makes sense. I don't... I blew past this room because of that dog. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here and I'll meet you at home. Um... Uh-huh. Yup. That's where my airdrop is. Yes, sirree. That is exactly where airdrops are meant to drop. I mean, I've had some in the middle of an ocean. I've had some on top of buildings. But never this. I am very confused. I don't even know where I can fill her up. Yep, parkour, parkour, parkour. I'm not saying parkour for every single one of these. That was kind of worth it, but I am still kind of like dumbfounded as to why on Earth. Oh, those are gonna be landmines. Oh, have I been here before? I don't think I have. You know, I've got some extra time. I'm already pretty far away from home anyway. Give you a good whack. Ah, you are in here, buddy. How did I not wake that guy up? You come here. Now I woke you up. Oh, there's another one here. Puppy? There you are. Well, this place is kind of neat. Small little place. I think I've been to one of these before, but I haven't in this playthrough, I don't think. These kind of little POIs are like really, really cool to just take a look at. Where's the way in? Yeah, that's what I want. This is what I want. I don't care about whoever's making a noise down there. Lots of parts. Not terrible. I need to learn to be a little bit less ungrateful at some of the loot that I get, because I can't always sell it for a decent chunk. But I mean, at this point, do I even really need money? Where's that? Ah, there you are. Is there anything in here? Anything decent? No, all of your good stuff was... There's probably something under this bedroll, if I can... Nope. Wow. Anything under here? No. Oh, a purse. Got some bullets. Not that I really need any right now. In fact, I don't really need anything except for a better axe. That's like the only thing I need. I really would like a better pickaxe, but I can't really complain. Ooh, an egg. Yeah, I'm watching other people's videos and they're like super happy about like all this loot that I would just normally be like, "Oh, really?" And it kind of put into perspective just how ungrateful at loot I can be sometimes. Ooh. But now that that huge distraction is over, I think I'm gonna go turn in this quest here real quick and I'll be right back. Oh, Jen.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore
Man,
eyes?
that stinks.
What can I get you?
Except this actually has a lot more damage. Let's grab it. Grab the auger. And then...
You should stock up on medical
let's
supplies.
see...
There's a zombie apocalypse out there.
Okay, this has 1 higher magazine size and 8 higher damage. It has less range. So I don't know. I'll have to try them both out, but I do like that I can put the rad remover. But I guess I don't necessarily need the bipod mod. Let's leave that in there. Let's do this real quick. Because that was at what, 113? So if I do that, it'll be at 114. I don't think it's worth the 1 damage difference. Yeah, I think I'll just sell this back to her. Yeah, it's definitely not worth 1 damage for 8 less range. But that's okay. If we find another one, we know that this level 6 sniper is on the low end, so we'll probably be able to switch it out if we ever find another one. But I think I definitely want to go back and check on Hugh and see what he's got. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, Hugh. Let me check your vending machine first. I'll take the stock and the dog food.
Drop your weapons or drop your drawers.
Oh, thank you. Let's get all this stuff sold. And what do you got? Level 2 double barrel. Let's see. Buy the eggs. Yeah. I think let's get these books. Maybe I get the shotgun turrets. Not 100% sure about that, because if a demolisher comes by and I don't see it, then it's possible that the shotgun turret could detonate it, and I don't really want that to happen. I will, however, I think I want to make some blade traps, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But, no, that was pretty subpar stuff from Hugh, as usual. But I think it's time to spec out of the better barter. Honestly, I have a ton of dukes, but I mean, now that I've put into Advanced Engineering 5, it'll only really give me 5 extra points to put somewhere. I will keep thinking on it, but I think all of my concrete should be mostly done, so I should be able to finish the rest of that ceiling up. So give me just a couple minutes and I'll be back home. So I wonder if I tear out these here, if this will leave a whole bunch of debris. Please don't. Now, I think I just do like this. How many? 8, I think it can hold. I need to tear all these out, basically. Come on. You're gonna... Jesus. When's it gonna go? At this point, I think it'll just like... Oh, there's one falling. Okay, I don't think it's doing damage to the spikes. And it's not leaving debris. I'll have to double check it here in just a second. Can I look at it from here? Yes, okay, we're good. I have to tear all of this stuff out, and then my concrete is done, so I should be able to do another, finish out this. I have a little bit over 10,000, so that should be enough, but I might be a couple short. I'm not 100% sure. But I did double check that clip's time. It was like 8 minutes 30 seconds or so, which is actually a pretty good run for the hospital. But I think I could go faster. I'm not gonna do too many more of those runs on camera, but I just think it would be a really fun thing to do. Maybe that is breaking the spikes, or was that always... I'll have to look back at the footage. But, yeah, basically all I need to do is finish tearing this stuff out, getting this done, and then getting this all done. And then I think I'll do another section up there just for the super corn. And then after that, I don't really know what I want to do with it. I think I want to add some like towers just to have for like sniping up at the top if I ever want to have a decent lookout. Because from here it is really hard to see a screamer or something coming from the other side. Not that it would be a huge issue. And then I think I do want to put blade traps down. But I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this up here. I'm going to get as many of these bars down as I can, and I'll meet you when I'm done with that. So I ran out of the rails, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for these corners. The only corner blocks that there are like the railings, which only have like 300 health, I think. And then the catwalk corners. I even looked in like all of the blocks, and those are really the only corners that there are. This doesn't have like a corner block or anything like that. So I think I might do this diagonal corner, but I'm not 100% sure. I might just stick with these because I can for sure shoot through these. And that way it'll be a little bit easier. But I also don't want them to just get destroyed every single night. But I'll stick with these for now. And if it becomes an issue, then I'll switch them out. But yeah, I am completely out of those railings, those bars, because my iron, I mean, it's smelting, but it just isn't very fast. Let's see, can I make any more? Let's go ahead and... No, this needs 100. Now I wonder if... How much do the wood bars cost to... Bass, yep. How much do the wood bars cost to upgrade? I don't know for sure. Let's grab as much of that as I can, and then let's just put one up. Because it might just be technically better to just make wood ones. Let's see. Let's just copy this rotation here. With my nail gun. 10. And how much is forged iron for me? 10. So it's the exact same forged iron cost, and it's just less clay. And I realistically could, because I have a ton of forged iron right now, but I still want to have like some spikes and all of that other stuff. So I don't think I'll do that. I'll just wait for all that iron to smelt. It's no big deal. I can go ahead and I'll pop another learning elixir and finish this up here. So I'll be right back. I think we'll have enough. Hoping. Almost done here. And then all the excess concrete I can just throw down below and just work on maybe a section here. I don't have that much extra, but this whole thing is fully roofed off. No, eventually there'll be corner blocks here as well, so no spiders should be able to get in at all. And then the only thing I really have to worry about is cop spit, but that doesn't typically do too much unless it's like a direct hit. But we did a lot of base stuff today. I do apologize for not doing as much of the raiding as I normally do. I try to even it out, but I really, really need to get some of this stuff done. Like, really need to do it. So, I just figure spend maybe like a little tiny bit of time, maybe like one episode or so, just getting it done. I wonder how many... A cop spit must have gotten over the roof and damaged all of these blocks. Oh my gosh. No, that sucks so bad. Ugh. How many? Oh. It's just easier. It's cheaper for me to break these and just reuse the ones that are in my inventory. Or in my chests down below. Oh my goodness. That's really irritating. Maybe I need a wall that's a little bit higher to prevent the cop spit from going up and over. Because I think that's what's doing it. I don't think anything is spawned inside of here. But, thankfully I noticed that, because otherwise if I would have just done a Horde Night, then they would have definitely spawned in this spot if I would have been over there. But I think we've done enough progress for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you guys so much for popping by. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, again, thanks for popping by. Catch y'all next time.